So today we are going to discuss one of the most important term that is seen nowadays everywhere after the Hindenburg's report about Adani. So the term is short selling. So what is short selling? Let's take an example. Suppose one day in the morning when you realize that Lakshmikant is not sufficient for GS2. So what would you do? You will definitely go for some other book. Okay, suppose we have a very good alternate, and that is decode gs2 book. Okay, you will definitely go to the stationery shop. Suppose you went to this shop number 1. Here the shopkeeper of the shop number 1, you asked him for this book, and the shopkeeper of this shop finds this book in his stock, but he could not find it because there is no such book left in his stock. He then tells you to wait for few minutes till he get back, and he then goes to the shop number 2, who is located few kilometers away from his shop. Okay, so he asks about this book to the shopkeeper of the shop number 2. The shopkeeper of the shop number 2 gives this book to him with an obligation to return this book back in the evening. He then takes this book from here and comes back to his shop. He then gives you this book and charges 1000 rupees for this book. Okay, so suppose you took this book and you gave him 1000 rupees. Okay, so in the evening he directly goes to the publisher of this book. Okay, here you can see the publisher. Okay, the publisher gives him the book of decode gs2. Okay, but he charges less amount than what he has charged from you. Okay, the publisher charges only 500 rupees for this book. Okay, he then pays 500 rupees to this publisher and then take this book from here. He then goes to this shop 2 and return this book to the shopkeeper of the shop number 2. Okay, so let's calculate it with the help of this table. Okay, so we have this table here. Suppose in the morning when you went to the shop, he charged 1000 rupees of the same book. Okay, so in the evening when he went to the publisher and took the book for 500 rupees. Okay, so the profit is selling price minus cost price. Okay, so 1000 rupees minus 500 rupees is equal to 500 rupees. So he earned 500 rupees in this short span of business. Okay, so here the concept arises. Okay, what is the concept here? Or as the short seller here is the shopkeeper of shop number 1, because he managed this book from somewhere else and gives it to you, but in the evening he manages this book from the publisher of this book and gives this book back to the shopkeeper of shop number 2. In this whole scenario he earned 500 rupees. Okay, this is the work of the short seller. Okay, let's we look at definition. This is definition of short selling. Short selling occurs when an investor borrows a share, sells it in the market with the hope to buy it back for less price. Okay, so this was all about today's video.